Well, that's interesting. Okay, so by default, this is running a completely different server. What we want to do is maybe copy this configuration file out of the root. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Let's copy this out the root and put it in here. Okay, so we should be able to make use of this. What is this? That's very interesting. Okay, I'm just going to delete a lot of this stuff. I only want a base route. Okay, so I guess here are some like initial global server options. Okay, fine. Where can we specify a port? Ah, there we go. There's a port. Okay. I guess if we stop this and start it up again, it may use that new port. So 1337. Oh. Hello world. Okay, so it's serving a connection on here. I assume this is serving not through the Aerys stuff specifically, but through AIM-PHP's normal server stuff. Well, is the HTTP stuff just part of Aerys? I guess so. Okay, disregard what I said. It appears the asynchronous stuff then comes from AIM-PHP, and the HTTP and WebSocket stuff comes from Aerys, which is fine. Okay, so we're going to ignore these global options for now. We've got a base route which sends this HTML when we have a successful request to it. Yeah. Okay, so let's look for some docs. First off, I made the mistake of not benchmarking right from the beginning with the Icicle stuff that I did, so I actually want to do that now. Let's see. AB. I'm just going to benchmark this quickly and see what we can push it to before we start doing anything interesting with it. So 100 concurrent connections over 60 seconds, that didn't work. Why not? Okay. Trailing slash apparently. So Aerys is a PHP library, and I'm using PHP. The front-end stuff that I was doing yesterday is in React, which is JavaScript, and I'm hopefully going to connect the two towards the end of the week. But for now, I'm just doing a very simple benchmark to see... Oh, okay, keep alive. Why? Metanet, why keep alive? I'll try it with that, but I'm interested to know why. It seems a little cheaty. The idea is to use that React front-end stuff and WebSockets to build a kind of pretend CMS. That's the idea. So, I mean, this is performing very well. I'm quite upset that I didn't trying at least keep alive with the Icicle benchmark stuff last week, but I'll try again. Okay, so we can do basic stuff, and the performance seems to be very good. So let's have a look at how we can make a WebSocket. Well, I don't think there are any docs in here for how to do that. Scrolling too fast. I don't think I'll find examples there. Let's have a look in here. I'm very curious to learn this stuff and not to look at previously written stuff about this. So that's why I'm doing it on my own. WebSocket endpoint. Okay, let's look at the endpoint interface. Send, get clients, so how do you make a connection to this? Okay, let's look in lib. Lib. Functions.php. Okay, I'll have a look there. WebSocket. Okay. So like that. Functions. App. What is the app though? Oh, okay. So I need to create an instance of Aerys WebSocket for this first argument, right? If not instance of WebSocket, if is object get class of that. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it has to be a WebSocket. Okay, I have to create an app here then. I assume. Okay, WebSocket. I'll just do a new one of these. Maybe that works. Okay, what do we do with this? I'm sure, I mean, it makes total sense for this to actually be in the example config, to have something in the example config. Did I just miss it or delete it automatically or something? Why wouldn't something like this be in the example config? That's weird. Okay, back to config. So we create a new instance of this endpoint, and this implements this interface here. How do we get... You need to implement WebSocket interface. Okay. Oh, like just with a new... Oh, okay. Fine. Okay, I'm done. This makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, I'll just do it inline here because I'm not interested in making new files right now. Class CMS WebSocket. Oh, thanks for the heads up, MetaNet. Implements, and this is Aerys. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. Just make these all into functions first. That's what I was looking for, the on data stuff. Okay, so here we would just want to print something like new client for when we connect with the browser. On data, again, I'm just interested right now in debugging this stuff, getting some feedback on it. Client quit, new client, print message. Let's do some new lines. Okay, let's try and start this up again. I mean, if it'll, oh, not that. Let's try and start this up again, if it will work with that configuration. Okay, so our usual server is responding again. Now, where does this WebSocket server listen? Is it at exactly the same port? Socket is new WebSocket. Same port? Oh, yes, not HTTP, WS. Okay, so it's not at the same WebSocket, at least at the same port. Maybe we have to use WebSocket. Maybe then it'll upgrade the requests. Nope. Any docs? Tell you what we can do. Let's have a look at what calls this. So host. If we go to host and we look at the use function, nope. No, that doesn't give me any. Doesn't give me anything to work with. Is bootable or middleware? Is WebSocket an extension of either of those things? Doesn't appear to be. It also doesn't appear to be callable. So, what? Oh, wait, I don't want to be in that file. I want to be in our main config file. So even though we do use WebSocket here, maybe we should do it over here first. Let's do it over here. In fact, let's forget about this other stuff, because I'm not really interested in that other stuff right now. So when we restart this, the HTTP server should just shut down. Hello? Close. Hello? Stop. Why is this still showing up, though? That's interesting. C config. Okay, so that's no longer showing up. If we do that, we still can't get a connection. What on earth? Is that correct? Is there like a second argument to this new WebSocket class? I don't think there is. I think it's just part of a string URL, right? Yes? Yeah, it's just part of one URL. So, that's pretty weird. Let me go back in here and see.